Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you saw in the title, we are going to talk about one of the most influential book you can ever read, Flow. But before we get into it, let's watch together this scene from one of the most famous sitcom, I think. We all grew up watching it. Let's see if you know it.
You should write and illustrate children's books.
You know what Marshall needs to do? He needs to stop being sad. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. True story.
Well, if you didn't know, that was everyone's favorite character in How I Met Your Mother, Barney. While his friend Marshall was going through a hard breakup, everyone in the group was discussing the way that can help Marshall get over his girlfriend Lily. And Barney's idea was quite simple. He said that he should stop being sad and be awesome instead. Only if it was that easy, right? Life would be so much better. Well, Mihal Csikszentmihalyi, I think, I hope I didn't ruin his name, he believed that what Barney is saying is not nonsense. He said, and I quote, "A person can make himself happy or miserable, regardless of what's actually happening outside, just by changing the context of consciousness." And through the book, he quotes Epictetus and Marco Aurelius and Viktor Frankl and many others. So even though he was the first scientist who ever named the state of mind, which today is well known as flow, this idea has been around for a long time. So I mentioned this point before in my video about money and happiness, but to touch on it briefly, people think that money and cars will make them happy, but after a certain point where you have what you need, buying that other bigger house won't actually make you happy, and we have all the data that support that. Contrary to what we usually believe, the best moments in our life are not the passive, receptive, relaxing times in our mansion. Although such experience can also be enjoyable if we have worked hard to attain them, the best moments usually occur when a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. So that's flow, the state where you are so involved that nothing else matters anymore. The concentration is too intense to even think about work, and while in this state, times fly, and you definitely felt this way a few times in your life, probably when you were focused on your job or when you were talking to your significant other, and hours passed and you have no idea. You can feel it too when you're so focused on the set of your workout, where you feel everything is right and you lose yourself in that moment. It's an amazing feeling. You are so immersed in what you love doing. At that point, you reach the highest level of fulfillment and happiness. So even though the flow state seems to include all kind of activities, there is a twist in it, and this chart presents it best. The activities that could put you in the flow state shouldn't be too challenging, which could give you stress and anxiety. Yet it should not be so easy that you will get bored and lose interest. And our goal here is to do what we love and strive to get better. Then we should look for the bigger challenges. And that's how we spend most of our life, in that state, the state of flow. Let's take once again the example of weightlifting and the famous bench press. At the beginning, that one plate will seem impossible, but when you love lifting weight and working out, you will be able to lift it. And from there, the journey begins. You start seeing the result and keep looking to improve, and that's flow. As I said, flow is everywhere, and it's up to you to enjoy what you're doing. So find what you love, pursue that, and be in that flow state. And if we want to stay in this state, keep watching my video and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.